It's break time at Cotham School, and you can see how tightly we're packed in. Meanwhile, our own playing fields remain unusable. Why? Well, for many years our school has been expanding. Most recently, in 2016, Bristol City Council asked us to expand again. All of this has required more playing space. We didn't choose Stoke Lodge. The council allocated the fields to us on a 125-year lease. But every attempt we have made to get the site secure for our children has been obstructed by the votes of councillors themselves, regularly in defiance of their own council's legal and planning advice, and under huge pressure from local lobbyists.
As a standalone school, I feel we've been caught between a rock and a hard place. We've been left to fight our case on our own when we've got so many other pressing needs. The school has bent over backwards to be more accommodating. Our plans have always included access to the public, except when we're using the fields for sport, when we need to keep the gates shut.
Cotham is a highly diverse school with 34% of our students on free school meals. Our catchment area reaches into areas of high social deprivation, including Easton and St Paul's. Many of our children live in flats and have little access to green space. They certainly can't afford sports clubs outside school, and the school can ill afford the vast sums this has cost us.
The fight for safe access to our own playing fields has cost us more than £100,000. On top of 5 years of legal fees, we've had to pay to use the space at Coombe to fulfil our basic curriculum requirements. Added up, that would amount to the salary of 3 full-time and 1 part-time teacher.
To those who say we don't need the fence, I ask you this. Are you willing to provide full-time staff to prevent disruption of our site? Would you personally sign off a risk assessment for the playing fields? Are you willing to accept liability if a serious incident occurs on the site? If you're not, then you need to trust the school's assessment of risk. If you can't step up, it's not good enough to look back at a golden age of playing fields and hope for the best. Even with the fence in place, let's not forget there is still a large amount of land open to all of the public and their dogs, including a generous path all the way around the field. And outside school or sports club times of use, the gates in the fence will be left unlocked for anyone to use, just with the exception of dogs.
Local resident groups have used every trick in the book to block us having playing fields that are safe and manageable, with legal challenge after legal challenge and intimidating behaviour towards staff. Bit by bit, their objections have proved untenable, but it's cost the school a fortune. And for what? I visit Stoke Lodge regularly, and it's predominantly used by dog walkers, many of whom go there in their cars. It's not just the big incidents that we're trying to avoid, it's the low-level nuisance of dogs on or near our pitches. Just today, in the half-hour we were filming, a couple of dogs ran over. I'm sure they were just being friendly, but imagine that was during a PE lesson, with 1 member of staff and 30 children. It's completely disruptive to teaching. And yes, today, a couple of children stepped in dog poo. You really couldn't make it up.
Local residents may have the time and money to campaign to try to block our very deserving children from what's rightly theirs. But these students have never been able to use their own playing fields. The key point to remember is that although this isn't public land, Cotham School has always said that we're happy to share the space with the local community. As well as the unfenced areas in the perimeter path, all residents are welcome to use the playing fields when we or another sports club aren't using them. The only exception is no dogs. Please support Cotham School.
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 Please support Cotham School.